I'm gonna catch it because we are quantum creators. We cannot operate in the old way, an old paradigm of slave talking. Nothing
Yeah.
traps us in rooms. We trap ourselves in rooms.
I know.
Oh, see what you're doing right now. 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 See what you're doing right
Doing it, you're
now.
doing it, she's doing it right now.
Yeah, you know what you're
Oh,
doing right now? And so when I'm giving you information, instead of you going like, mind, take in this information, anything that is contrary to this, delete it, and let's create something and let's create information based on this knowledge. Instead of you doing that, what you're doing is, I should have known that. Do
Mm-hmm.
you think your being, I'm just going to tell you like that. Do you think your being wants to evolve if every time it doesn't have the right answer or it doesn't have the right equation, your first recourse is to get annoyed with yourself for not
Mm.
having that knowledge? Do you know why I'm so available to the spirit world? Because I think like a child. I know that I'm going to make mistakes. I know that I'm here to grow. I'm here to be curious. I'm here to be playful. I'm here to be explorative. I don't like, that's why I can learn languages quickly because I love making mistakes, right? I love learning and I know that I don't have it all figured out. And by having that level of humbleness in my heart, it makes it easier for spirits to connect with me because they know I'm not coming in like, what are you saying to me? Did I hear that or am I making that up? No, spirit knows that when they speak, I listen. When they say something, I act. If they say, Durek, pick up your bags and move to Israel, that's exactly what I did. I didn't even question it because whatever spirit tells me to do, I do because I have that connection like a child. I'm open and I'm in that space. You're too caught up in perfectionism. And that perfectionism is limiting your spirit from moving you along. And that's why you say, I'm stuck. Because people who have that kind of behavior with themselves will immediately assume they're stuck. Because nothing is ever stuck. Everything is always in movement in the universe. Even though it may be micro movements or bigger grand movements, you're always in movement. And when you go into I'm stuck, that's because you're trying to put a curse on yourself. You're trying to stop whatever's in motion with your own powers by speaking it into existence. So what I want you to do is ask yourself this simple question. Say, how can I be more supportive and more open to growing with my being? Say that out loud.
How can I be more open and supportive to growing with my being?
okay. Thank you,
No,
Janelle.
no, we're not done yet. One second. I need. And what did Spirit
Thank you
just
for
give
the
you?
patience, everybody.
Thank you for the
I,
patience, everybody.
I think that I'm creating blocks in my head to
Yeah.
where I
Now watch
can't
this.
hear.
Now watch this. Say, mind.
Mind.
Are you creating blocks because you're trying to control everything?
Are you creating blocks because you're trying to control everything? Absolutely.
And say, is control necessary for me to evolve and move forward?
Is control necessary for me to evolve and move forward? No.
No, so your mind already knows that control is not necessary, but it's just following your programs. So say, mind, if control is not necessary for me to move forward, can you delete those files?
Mind, if control is not necessary for me to move forward, can you delete those files? Yes, I can.
Now say, mind, now that you're deleting those files, can you please implement a new file?
Mind, now that you're deleting those files, can you please implement a new file? Yes.
You see how your mind communicates? People think that
Mm-hmm.
they know how to use computers, but they don't know how to use their mind. It's unbelievable. Okay. So say, mind, from now on, whenever we come up with something, let's be open to be open to multiple possibilities. Mind,
Mind,
from now on,
from now on,
let's be gentle
let's be gentle
and open to all possibilities.
and open to all possibilities. I'm down for that.
You see how that's affecting your energy now and what's happening in your body?
Mm-hmm.
Because your mind, if it's your mind sometimes brings things up for you, not because it's trying to put you down, not because of the trauma you had in your past. It's because it's trying to let you know this file still exists. Do you want this? Think of your mind like this amazing librarian, and it's going like, hey, by the way, I noticed that this book of abuse that you're still holding on to. Do you still want this? But what we do, because we don't know how our brain works, most people just react to it. They're like, oh my God, I remember that book. Ah! Right? Instead of going, thank you, mind, for bringing that up. Thank you, mind, for reminding me of those words that I still have in my file. Let's delete that file and let's create a new file, right? Your brain is a supercomputer. It's waiting on input from you and asking for you to decide what files need to stay and what files need to go, right? And so and people don't realize it's really that easy because you're creating neuroplasticity. You're creating an awareness. You're creating new synapses because you're taking what is called conscious responsibility to change those energies in your mind. Your mind is a computer. Just like when you go online and you see a file on your computer, you go, oh, I don't need that file anymore. What do? You put it in the trash, right? And then your computer lets you know, hey, it's in the trash. Do you want to delete it or do you want to just keep it in the trash and bring it back out? No, you want to delete that because you don't want that on your computer anymore. Well, your brain is the same. And watch this, same mind. Is it true what Shaman Durek is saying, but most people don't realize it?
Mind, is it true what Shaman Durek is saying, but most people don't realize it? Yes.
So say mind, so you are aware of every file that's actually lifting me to a higher level or lowering me? Ask that.
Mind, you're aware of every file that's lifting me to a higher level or lowering me? Yeah.
Of course. It's your personal computer.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to your mind, take me back to something that's limiting me from making money and bring back that file for me and let me take a look at that file. And it will unleash that file on you.
Okay.
Do you see how powerful you are, my dear?
Yes. Thank you.
Huh? What does that mean for you to have this information?
It means that I don't have to, one, have these limiting beliefs. I don't have to be hard on myself. I
Yeah.
know what I need to do and I need to just do it.
They're not limiting beliefs. It's just your mind showing you a file that probably needs to be deleted, or do you want to keep this file?
Yeah.
That's all the reason why it's just bringing it up.
And I need to do that more. I need to sit with myself more and ask those questions.
It's time to clean house, babe. That's what it's about.
I'm literally cleaning my house right now.
Yeah, it's time to clean house, but on another level, like on your mother's level, a lot of the files you took from your mom, it's time to clean house.
Clock that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna clock it.
Thank you.
I clock it.
Thank you. Whew. We'll revisit this another time.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
I love you.
Love
Okay,
you.
thank you, Janelle. If you want to go,
Thank you.
thank you so much for your patience, everybody. If you want to go more in deep, like we said, we're trying to get to you all before the time is up. So if you want to go deeper in and stuff with Shaman Durkirk. Oh, my English is moving away from me, Dur. Then please send.
Durek, papa. Jij heter Durek.
Jij weet wat du heter. Jij heter Lena. So
Jij
then
heter
send him a
Lena.
DM. Send him a DM so you will be able to go deeper in these conversations. We will try because a lot of people are falling now. Time is going. So please, if you can try and just make your question like flaka flaka flu. If there's anything more, send your DM to Yai Heter Durek. And he will give you information about all his platforms and places he is. And Flaka Flaka Flu. Okay, Kara, thank you so much, lovely, for your patience. Do you have a question, Miam?
I do. And I just wanted to say I'm so happy to see you again. We used to chat on Clubhouse all the time. So,
Yes.
I
How
just
fun
love
was Clubhouse? That was when my wife and I was like during the whole COVID thing. That was like our only outlet to talk to everyone.
Yes, and you came into rooms and everything just blew up when you would come in, and it was like the best experience ever. So, and I took some of your classes too, so I really was happy to see you when I'm flipping through TikTok today.
Aw, thank
So,
you, sweetheart.
okay, so my question is, or my challenge is,
I see my brother Rob up in here. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, go ahead.
my challenge is that I'm married, and at the moment we're separated. It's been 7 months, and I'm not trying to figure out what to do, but kind of something you said to somebody earlier made sense to me when you said the
Hello, Shamam.
the energy of the person, like
Musta?
I've passed him in some way or
Yeah,
something.
the thing with you in that relationship is that you were carrying the relationship.
Hello,
Yeah.
And
Shaman.
you,
Hello, Shaman. Hello, Shaman. I need help.
what's going on? What's going on?
Don't
Somebody
worry,
was
I got you.
chatting.
I was ready for that one, sir. I was already having like disconnect, like ready. So if you want to come up and say hello, Shaman, or show your tongue because you're 13 years old, please, this is not the platform for you. We don't think it's funny. We don't think jokes like fart and blah, 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 blah is funny. So go somewhere else to do it. Thank you.
Anyway, I'm sure they were just saying hello, shaman, and that's fine. But they have to wait their turn. I think they got kicked. You got kicked because you spoke over someone who's been waiting patiently. Go ahead, my love.
So you were
Oh
saying
yeah, what
that
I
I
was
was
saying.
carrying the relationship.
Yeah. Because your guides are in the room with me right now, and they're saying that you were carrying the relationship. You weren't being acknowledged in that relationship with the growth aspects that you need in order to see and acknowledge someone as your partner who's looking out for your benefit just as much as you're looking out for theirs.
Yeah, that tracks. I mean, and I'd known him for some time, and he had stopped drinking. That was one of the reasons that I decided to give him another chance
No,
to
no,
be in the
no. That's not
relationship.
why. That's not why.
What was it?
You felt sorry for this person for quite some time, and you have to understand that their responsibility is not because they want to be in a relationship with you. It's about them doing it for themselves. And this is about you standing in your truth. You need to raise your bar on the type of energy that you will put up with and you won't put up with. Like, I can give you an example right now. Let's say, for instance, I started drinking. Do you know what my wife would do if I started drinking? She would divorce me.
Mm.
Okay. Because she has raised her vibrational idea of what type of energy she wants to have in her life to such a level that that would never happen. Babe, would you divorce me if I started becoming a drinking person? I should say yes. She said yes. She went, yes.
Yeah, because it changes
Right?
the whole dynamic and the
Yeah,
energy and everything.
it's not her frequency, right? Just like if my wife started doing drugs, I don't care. She can go figure that out for herself. I would divorce her immediately. Or if my wife called me a name, like put me down, we would be done. Because I'm not a person who makes decisions in my life based on the fact that someone does one thing and then I'm going to sit and hold space for you to figure it out. Like, that's your thing. If you want to go figure it out, but do it for you, don't do it for me.
Right.
Because if they do it for you, then they'll slip right back in once they get back in the door.
That's true. That is
Right?
true. Oh my God. Yes. Because he
You see
he
it?
started
You see it?
drinking like 3 years after we got married, and he had stopped before we got married, but started 3 years after. And I said, "Oh, that's the beginning of the end," because I already knew that it was going to start changing his behavior and how he was reacting. He's just going to go. He's regressing, not progressing.
Yeah, but he's regressing because he hasn't seen it or done it for himself. You understand?
Yeah.
And sometimes we go into situations where we think, oh, we can help that person. We can change that person. Well, yeah, I mean, that's a nice idea and all. But it's like, my wife is very clear with me. She brings something to the table. She says, "Hey, honey, there's a situation that something you're doing, and I think you could. Do you need help to look at it? Do you want to look at it?" Like she asks me these questions. If I said to her, "Yes, I'm going to change that," and then I keep doing it and yeah, so action speaks louder than words. And so the way me and my wife operate is we don't operate in words. We operate in words followed by action. If it's just words and no actions takes place, we don't tolerate that. And we learned that through our own journey in ourselves, you see.
Right.
So when you see someone doing something and then you go, "Oh, but I really want to help them. I see potential in them." Because that's the fantasy version we keep of people. And that's why people get hurt. People get hurt because they live off of fantasy, not on reality.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Who they want that person to be, the potential they see in them, but they don't look at them for who they are. They look at them for the fantasy version in their head. And every time they hold on to that fantasy version, they get more hurt and more hurt and more hurt until finally it cracks. And then they come back to reality and be like, "Wait a second, I got to start focusing on my energy."
Right.
And that's where you are right now.
Yes, I'm definitely focused more on myself. I'm enjoying the peace that I'm having with him not being here.
Yeah,
And you know what I mean? It's so quiet. I don't have anybody grumbling and arguing and crazy behavior.
and complaining.
Yes, the
And
complaining.
looking for something wrong all the time, and someone who just always wants to take your happiness down 5 notches because they're not happy. That's what I mean by carrying someone.
Yes, that's definitely true.
When people come around my energy, they love being around me because I am a spark of love. I am creativity. I am like coming up with ideas, thinking of ways for you to make more money, thinking of ways for you to be more connected to spirit. Like that's who I am. I cannot be around one person who sits and complains and complains and complains. And like I always say, complaining is draining.
It is.
Okay? And no one wants to, if you don't know what you want to do in your life, stop, and you are upset with your life, stop trying to see my happiness and try to bring me down to your level so you can feel normal. That's not my normal. My normal is high level energy. Someone comes around me, they're like, "Wow, Derek, you've got so much energy." Yeah, you bet I do, because I'm filled with God's love and I'm ready to shine that light out into the world, right? And
Yes.
so with you, my darling, right now, it's about clearing that energy, getting back into your nurture nature space. And that's what you're going through right now. You're rediscovering like, wow, it's quiet. Wow, I can actually go to sleep. I can actually like think. I can actually like feel good when I wake up and not deal with someone like who's miserably unhappy, you see? And so that's what you're coming into right now. After that stage is coming into the part of your creativity that needs to come back to the table.
Okay.
Because you have a lot of creativity, you have a lot of ideas, but your being right now says, I need self connection. I need to be seen with myself. I need to hear myself. I need to sit with myself. I need to give myself all the things that I haven't allowed myself to give myself. And then once I get filled back up, I'm going to feel really good of putting new ideas and stuff on the table and going out there and making it successful, because success comes easy to you. That's not the issue. The reason why you've had difficulty is because of all that cloudy energy that you allowed other people to come into your space and muck up your energy. That's the reason why those things have gotten in the way.
Yeah. That I did. I felt very
Heavy.
my health. Yeah, and my health was suffering. My blood
course.
pressure was up and all this stuff because it was just
Because
constant
you weren't-
nonsense.
Darling, when your emotional fire alarm went off, did you listen to the house when the house was burning? No. So your body was like, "Oh, well, you're not going to listen. Now I got to really get you to listen."
Yeah, and that's definitely true too. And I've been okay with telling. I don't tell a lot of people about what's happening with it, but I have a good friend that I do talk to about it sometimes. And she was like, "Well, you need to just divorce him because yeah." And I'm just like, "What the hell? Can you just let me be happy for a minute? Can I just have some peace right now before I do anything?"
That part. So remember when we talk to other people and they give us information, those are aspects of our being talking back to us. So that's the part of your being that's had enough, and that's what your friend was reflecting back to you. The other part of your being, the one that I'm talking through, is the one that's saying, can I just enjoy peace? Can I get some nurturing? Can I just love on myself for a little bit before I put myself energetically into other spaces?
Yeah, definitely. That's where I felt I was at until I got that screaming thing happening.
Yeah, but that screaming thing is also a part of you. So
Yeah.
if look, let me give you an example. Okay.
Okay.
So I had a friend once who, when I was really young, and they wanted to do a big article about me in this newspaper. And my friend came over to my house and she was like, Dirk, I feel like you're selling out. Like you're the shaman that people find. You're not the shaman that people reads about. And I feel like if you get out in the media, it's gonna tarnish the authenticity of you and who you are and what we've seen growing up. Right. And so she was really harsh about it. And so I went home and I asked Spirit, like, why was she that way? And Spirit said, because you have a part of your being that feels guilty for saying yes to this article. And that's the part that's talking to you. Did you talk to the other part of your being that actually that feels safe and feels loved and feels that this is the next step for you to put yourself, to let people know you exist? And so I went inside and talked to the part of my being that felt guilty and like shameful for putting myself out in that article and Daily Candy. And once I did, my friend came over the next day and she's like, Dirk, I really need to talk to you. I had some really interesting things happen to me last night and I want to share it with you. And I was like, sure. She's like, I just want to say that I honestly believe that this is going to be great because more people will be able to get all the beautiful energy that you brought into all your friends' lives since you were a kid. And this is people should know about Shaman Durek. So I think she should write this article about you. Now, isn't it funny that she said that to me and after I cleared that within myself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. And so that friend of yours who was talking to you is the part of your being that's still angry. Not angry at the sense of just anger, but angry and disappointed.
Yeah, about the whole thing going south.
Yes, and all that you put into it.
Yeah, that's true.
How many chances you gave. Yeah, of course. It's like, ugh, just get away from me. I just want to get, so that's the friend showing you that part of your being that feels that way. So the best thing you should do is, I want to talk to the part of myself that feels that way that my friend was communicating, and then give it love and give it the wisdom and so forth, and watch what will happen. All these new energies will come out of it.
Ooh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Okay, thank you so much. I will go do that tonight.
Yay. And anytime you have any questions for me, I'm on Cameo. You can ask me questions. I have people can set up cameos with me. It's under Shaman Durek, or you can come here into our lives with Tapa Tapa. I'm here.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Bless you, Tara, and the most of luck.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Adriana, and thank you everybody for your patience. Sometimes, questions take soul searching and it takes time to answer correctly. So, but we all know about we're here, so you got to be patient. If you want to see I didn't find anything that rhymed. Okay, do you want to do a halftime?
Look at this
song.
Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the boy who has everything? Okay.
That's Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
Good. Little Mermaid.
I know my Disney's.
Oh, really? Okay, if you know your Disney, what is this one? Bonjour, 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 bonjour. There goes the
Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh.
You got more?
Slovenia, Babahi, Jahabo.
Lion King. I beg, give me something difficult now. Imagine.
Oh, okay. Bobbing along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. Bobbing along, singing a song on the bottom of the beautiful briny, beautiful tiny, beautiful briny sea.
Ooh, that was a hard one. Even my daughter was like, "What the fudge is he singing?" You know
Oh,
that song,
you don't
Baba?
know that one? You don't
No.
know that? You don't know all your Disney then.
Did you? But you wanted to say hi to Baby Dur. You were like, "Can we call him sometime?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Of course." You said hi before. No. No. Okay. So,
Okay, wait, let's see if you know this one. What spell is this? Traguna Macoites Tracorum Sanctus D. Traguna Macoites and Tracorum Sanctus D. That's a Disney.
I don't even know.
did you hear her?
How about this one? It's the bare necessities of Mother Nature recipes, that kind of stuff that makes you want to go home.
Tør du ikke si det?
Nei.
The Jungle Book, right?
Yeah, for the win.
Okay, that
Okay,
was a
that
little
was our
break,
commercial.
a
That was a little
Disney
break.
break
Disney
for
break.
educational purposes.
Yes.
Adriana, hey, lovely.
Hello.
You can ask your thingy.
Okay. I have
Thingy.
three.
Sorry, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I'm so alive. I'm so alive.
So I have three concerns. One is fear, and the other one is procrastination,
Mhm.
and the other one is regarding money.
Okay, that's three things. Okay, I don't know if I can get to all three, but let's just start with the first one. The reason why I have
Okay.
so much fear is because I'm thinking about the future outcomes instead of focusing in the moment of my excitement, my inspiration, and what makes me happy. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Did you hear what I said about your fear?
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm sharing with you?
Yes. I'm constantly thinking about the money, so it's kind of part of it too.
Let's look at the money situation. The reason why I have money issues is because I'm still holding on to old energies that I've got from my family and I haven't let go of it. So I always think that I'll never have enough or I'm going to run out. That's interesting thought.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah. I've been trying to like since I know almost everything you give out of a good wisdom, I'm aware of it. And the thing is I don't know what's the right word. If maybe you can help me with that. It's hard to overcome that.
Oh, really? Is it? Is that really what you want
Yeah.
to be right about?
What is it?
When I say it's hard to overcome it, I'm actually calling in energies that make it hard to overcome. Therefore, I can never come out of it. Is that the energy? Is that the reality you want?
No, not really. Thank you for
Okay.
catching that.
That's
Thank
okay.
you.
Of course, I'm going to catch it.
Yeah, I
You know?
really appreciate it. That's why I like hearing you.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah.
In order for me to raise my vibration when it comes to creating more, I have to realize that I am valuable and that I have a lot to offer. Sometimes I wonder if people appreciate everything that I bring to the table. And so therefore it makes me drag my feet or not complete projects. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of I think that procrastination coming from. That's it makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. So,
So
so, so, so my darling, first of all, remember, people who make money are people who feel loved and
yes.
supported and seen and valued, right?
Okay. Yes.
So when people place their value on society to love them and to qualify them and to value them, then you are operating in what we call slave consciousness, because that
Okay.
means that people in this society then will dictate to you your value, and you may not agree with the value they have of you, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
the only true value that you could ever experience for you to draw amazing things to you has to come from Mother and Father God. So what I
Okay.
want you to do is I want you to say, body,
Body,
show me what it would feel like
show me how it feel like.
to feel Mother and Father God's love of me.
Oh, I'm getting emotional.
Yeah, it's okay.
uh, so what's
To
it again?
feel Mother and Father God's love of me
To feel mother. Um.
and Father God
And Father God,
love of me,
love of me
and value of me
and value me.
now. And tell me
Yeah,
what that feels like. Do you see how that feels?
yeah. And
Okay.
it's yeah. I'm sorry
Now
to rub
say,
my chest.
now say, I want more of that.
I want more of that.
Out the outcome of how human beings are going to react. The major stress markers in the world comes from other people's fear of people, other people's fear of what they've been told in the past that it's going to happen again, because they are still holding on to those energies. Where is Martha? She's in the other room listening. Okay. So
Okay.
again, when we are creating fake stories in our head, like, let me give you an example. When I was young, I used to be a shy kid. And I used to walk into rooms and think everyone was judging me because I was different, because I spoke to spirits, because I had powers, because I dressed differently than everyone when I was a little kid. And I used to be so scared, right? And then my grandmother said to me, she said, darling, you are making these stories up in your head. How do you see yourself? And I said, I see myself being creative. I like colors. I like writing poetries on my shoe. I like making the potions and the salves and spending time with my herbs and building my herbs in my garden and stuff like that. And even people think I'm weird because I drink kombucha when no one even knew what it was back then. And I did all these things that I was me. And my grandmother said, so how about you value that? And watch what happens when you walk into a room. And so I would walk into a room and I would just be exactly that. Just be myself, not worrying about what people think about me, not thinking, oh, do they like me? Do they like what I'm wearing? Do they like the fact that I write poetry and I do spray painting on my jackets and put cool buttons and cool rock and roll? Or because I'm black, I'm not allowed to listen to Guns N' Roses and Metallica and like, I stopped conforming to meet other people's idea of what made them comfortable. And I started learning how to get comfortable in my own skin. And you know what it did? It made me the most popular kid in school. After being the most nerdy kid in school, I became the most popular kid in school. Because you know why? Because people were like, wow, he's so just comfortable with him being him. I want to learn more about what he's all about, right? But when you walk
Yeah.
in trying to fit in, trying to gauge other people's emotions about you, it makes you scared. Like, it makes you not want to put yourself out there. It makes you not want to open yourself up. And that's why I'm sharing that with you, my love, because you're too powerful for all of it.
Yeah. Thank you. So I, I'm aware of that. The thing is, I don't know how to turn it
Let's change
off.
your
I've been
words, change your
trying to find
words,
other ways.
change your
Okay.
words. Say
I
mind,
will need help with that then.
say mind.
Mine, mine.
I need you to run a scan on my vernacular.
I need to run a scan of my vernacular.
And if there's any words that do not empower me, delete it now.
And if there's any words that doesn't empower me or uplift me, delete it now.
And only bring high vibrational words that lift my energy as I speak.
And only bring a high vibrational words
That lift my energy.
that uplift me at that uplift my energy as I
When
speak.
I speak. Say, mine, can you do that for me now?
My can you do that for me now?
I think the network is not
I
networking. I can see like she has the thingy on the side of her name.
What's that mean?
She has bad network, as you see, like the dot by her name.
Oh, the network is not. Oh, I love how you say that. The
The network
networking
is
is
not
not
networking.
the networking is not networking.
It is not. Okay, you know what? I want to ask now Bazzi because she's been coming back, going up, coming back for a long time, being very patient.
Uh-huh.
So maybe we should ask her now. I will drop people down. How much longer are you going to be on, Durder, you think?
Fine. Let's go. Let's go. My
Yeah.
wife hasn't said anything yet, so let's go.
Just thinking like when we should stop picking up people. So everybody, if you request
You'll
to come
know
up in the
when my
box.
wife will come in and be like, okay, enough is enough.
No, but she will be like, okay, baby, now. And we will
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
okay, we need to go now. So
Yeah.
if you haven't sent your daily heart me, stop sending your request, people. Bless the host. Is like, would you sit here blessing people, talking to people, advising people, healing people without even giving a crown? Like it's a crowna, you know? Thank you, lovely. So bless the host. He's here spending his time and energy and everything.
Oh wait, there's a dance song.
Oh, it's back. Oh my God, the song is back. My
What?
pussy. Yes.
Well, y'all, that's the worst song I ever heard in my life.
They removed it, sir. Cause my friends thought it was so funny because I turned red. So they blasted that song and another one over and over. But the other song was put your mouth around it. So they just saw me got redder and 5K worth of that song and like overlapping. You know when you blush so much that it hurts behind your ears?
Yeah, no, I don't know
Yes.
because I'm black, so I don't. We don't.
You
we
can
don't-
blush. Oh my God, you can blush even though you're black. Are
I
you
never
okay?
felt myself blushing.
So you
I'm a
cannot
Scorpio.
blush? You don't get shy?
I don't think Scorpios blush. No, I don't get shy anymore. Mm-mm.
Thank you guys. So please just bless the host. If it's a daily heart me, if it's a rose, if it's something,
I
because
don't
it
blush.
does
I'm a
take.
Scorpio. I give you the eyes. I'm like this.
Yeah, so he's never shy. He doesn't blush. Well, I'm a Capricorn. She blushes.
Well, I got
So
Capricorn, my rising, and I still ain't blushing. But you be blushing because you just sweet like that. Nah.
yeah, okay. She's sweet like that. She blushes. She get red. Okay. So
That's
thank
why you be
everybody.
talking that
Now
mother.
I
That's why.
see.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Diamond tree, Leonard. Thank you. See that? So that is how we bless hosts that go on TikTok, because they be spending their valuable time, energy, and
Oh, I thought it
everything
was a
to.
meditation tree. I was doing
No, it's a
meditation.
diamond tree. It's even
Me
better.
has dicho que te
I
hubiera
would like a money tree though. I was looking in the garden to find one. I didn't. Can you imagine? So yes, I think halftime is over again. Fuck my pussy. Okay, now I have that song on my brain. So, Miss Bazzi, I'm gonna drop you down small. The ones that have asked questions is not to be mean, but it is so we can get other people up. Okay.
I'm sorry,
So
what am I supposed
thank
to do?
you. You can ask him a question. Everybody up here wants to ask questions, right?
Oh, yes, I thought you were telling me you were going to do something different. Okay, give me 1
No,
second.
you do your thing, girl. Do your thingy.
Okay, let me get away. I'm sorry, I'm at the farmer's market. Let me just walk off.
You guys
Sorry.
forgot me.
Oh, I missed the farmers market when I lived in LA. That was my
Sorry, who
favorite
did we
thing to
forget?
do every weekend.
No, frequency. I told you, please send your
Oh,
daily heart me because we put you up without even sending your daily heart me, ma'am. And Buzzy has been up here, then had to go down, then came up, come down, came up. I pay a lot of attention to the ones because I'm the only one that brings up people. So I see when they come and go. So we haven't forgotten about you, but please send your daily heart me. And Buzzy, if you are in a loud place and frequency, you can ask your question quickly first.
sure. And I just want to make sure, are y'all able to hear me? I have my mic on. Is everything clear?
Yeah, we can hear you, my
Everything
love.
is perfectly
Okay,
clear,
perfect.
love.
So first off, thank you so much, Shaman, for what you do and your generosity. I know you do not have to do this for us. So I really appreciate the both of you, the moderation and contributing in such a way. My question is more so around my career or my creative direction,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and ensuring, like, I'm wondering if you can see any particular blocks like that, like where I'm getting in my own way from
Let's
progressing
take a look. Let's
from
take a
my
look.
current level.
The blocks that I have in my creativity is that I overthink things sometimes instead of trusting it and letting it go.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one block. That's a block. Well, I want to say it's a block. It's a hindrance. I wouldn't call it a block. A block is something you can't get past. This is a
Oh,
hindrance. Okay.
okay. I received that. I received that.
Okay. The other block or the other hindrance that I have sometimes is that I have so many things that I want to do. And I feel like if I forget one of them, I won't get to all of them. And then it causes me to not complete them all.
Oh my gosh, I'm smiling. That's very accurate. Okay, I
Let's take a
received
look
that.
at let's take a look at your other hindrances. The other hindrances that I have is that I'm very empathic. And so when I'm around people who are expressing too much of their hurtful pain around me, I have a tendency to take it on, and that distracts me from getting what I need to get done.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let's take a look and see what else you have. My other hindrance is sometimes I'm not nourishing myself enough and I get exhausted and tired. And so when I do something, I get exhausted. And so therefore, I need to take more me time and then I will have more energy to do the things I love.
Yes. Okay.
Let's take a look here. One of the things that I am really shifting in my system is my gut health, really paying attention to what is happening within my body. I have been having inflammation for a while and I'm now clearing a lot of it out of my system. Well, that's great.
Yes. Mm. Okay, that's helpful. I think I think that's my biggest maybe concern in life, or my area of work, is getting to the next level. I've worked for the past 10 years as a critical care travel nurse, and it started to weigh on me very heavily spiritually. Being in the hospital, I just felt a lot of darkness there that
Mm-hmm.
I thought that I could overpower it by being spiritually aligned, that it wouldn't affect me, but I never did figure out how to shield
That's your
myself enough to.
empathic. That's the thing I was talking about as far as your empathic energy.
Okay.
That's a hindrance. It's the part of you that gets distracted with all the energy you feel like you have to take on.
Okay, I see. And I do still feel somewhat like morally like I should be picking up more shifts in the hospital, as like I mostly live as a recluse now, and I'm very happy that way. But sometimes I feel
I feel
like I
like you
should
need to
be.
be more grounded. And if you get a chance, you should check out my free version of my meditation app. It's called the Lit Vibe Meditation. There's some great meditations that will clear that energy out of you so you can feel
Okay.
refreshed and revived and renewed. And 1 second, Tapa, I just need to say something to someone really quick. Someone made a
Okay.
comment about pay your wedding bill. So let me just explain to you the facts so you can have some facts. So when you have a wedding and you make a contract of like, this is how much you're going to pay for this and that and the other. And then because you're a public figure, they figure, oh, you know what? I'm just going to check on more things that we never agreed to. And then if we don't get you to pay it, we're going to go to the press and force your hand. That's what we go through. So yes, we pay our wedding bills, but no, we're not going to pay for more things that people check on at the end of our wedding when we've already made an agreement with them in the beginning. If you want to believe everything the press says, that's your choice. But if you want the facts, you can ask me directly. Thank you. Okay.
And also, like, do you think, like, when they do their wedding and everything, we are invited, the whole country? Can you invite the whole country to your wedding, sir, ma'am, boy, woman, girl? No, you cannot. So if you're gonna be a hater, then be a hater. Then go make yourself into something, so somebody will pay for your wedding too, sir. Stop being jelly. Yeah, jellyfish. I beg. Okay, so your heart meat needs to be orange to come up in the boxes. Okay, people are so jelly. I swear to God. Oh, they didn't pay for their own wedding, being like in the royal family in Norway, which is something you should respect, and you should value and you should look up to them, like, and also like they're good people. We love the royal family in Norway. We love Durek. We love everything. So if you're gonna be a jellyfish, go swim with the fishes, NASA. And please, I beg, don't come here with hate or negativity. because we don't want it. It's like, yeah, jellyfish it is. Jelly Ellie. Jelly Helly. And Chino, are you here by fire, by force? If you don't want to be in here, continue
But you know
going.
what I've
Nobody's
noticed?
here.
You know what I've noticed though in Norway, which is very interesting from other places that I've lived, is that in Norway, when someone sees something that someone says about you, they just assume that it is, and they'll just say they'll just start criticizing you and like making their judgments about you instead of saying, "Hey, what happened with the wedding situation?" or "Hey, do you get the emotional intelligence to ask questions instead of just make criticisms and make judgments and want you to prove them wrong." But it's like, how can you prove them wrong? They're not living in your life. So all you can do is tell them the truth. And they've already made up their mind about what they think is right.
I
So
think that is like 50-50, sir, because I would never do that. And my friends would never do that either, you know?
no,
You know,
I'm
when you
saying
came to
those,
my
I said
live,
those who are not emotionally intelligent, because
yeah,
I
those
have a
are
lot
not,
of Norwegian friends
like,
who would
they
never
call
do
it
that.
Nav talk, you know? They call it
Oh,
Nav
what is that?
talk.
What is that?
It is like, it's not that you are on NOV, which is like the government money, but it's kind of like you have the hate in you, that you just sit there and you troll people, and you are a jealous person. So if you see anybody that has something good, that does something good, you feel like, oh, I don't have this, I want this, so I'm gonna go for you, you know? It is
Oh,
jealousy and it's ugly, you know?
okay.
And also you have like the things that is making me so like embarrassed. I have, you know, I have two daughters.
Yes.
One of them is 21 and one of them is 8, and they would never like go on social media or anything talking to people in some kind of ways that these like 18-year-old 20-year-olds will come up and be like talking with hate in their mouth while their mommy and daddy is still paying for their lunch, you know? So please have respect. Like, stop being a jelly, get a heart, you know? Yes. My daughter will even say, if you have an ugly heart, you're ugly and it's going to be thin as paper. And you know, paper catch fire quickly and it will be black and you done. Yes.
And you
So don't
done.
think you're better. Yeah. Shit. Don't think you're better than nobody.
I thank you for educating me on that, because I'm learning more about the Norwegian culture while living here for almost 2.5 years.
But it is still a lot of people that are, thank you, lovely, that are very good, you know? We
Oh
see
yeah,
things
I know that. I
differently.
have
But those are the
so
people
many
that have been
beautiful people.
integrated into the other cultures because we have them as our friends, you know? You have those people that are still like prejudiced and everything in our country. Of course you do. But I think it's stupid, you know? You don't teach people like that. And that is why I also love this app, because you get engaging with so many people from different countries everywhere, you know?
Exactly.
So if you want to be a
You know what my whole
jellyfish,
thing is in life is to accept everyone for their differences, whatever sexuality they are. Like, we need more love and acceptance. And if my life journey in life is to learn how to be the greatest lover of humanity, that's what I'm going to do. That's
and
what
now
I'm
you got
going
a
to do.
hee-haw.
Y'all can do the hosty dosey damn damn.
I love you when you are the cowboy. I go hee-haw, and my people is like, you sound like a donkey.
Yeehaw!
And they say you sound like a donkey. I'm like, I don't. I'm a cowboy girl. They better
Yeah,
shut their mouth.
you gotta learn some Zach Brown band. Just a little
I
bit of chicken
do.
fried, cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fits just right, and the
I
brazen
don't sound like.
whoa.
Okay, so that was our commercial and our preach about stupid people with prejudice and ugly hearts. So if you want to be like that, please, like flacka flacka flu, we don't need you. Okay, okay. So it's too. Oh Lord, have mercy, girl. That is not nice with a woman that has a tongue. It's too. It's too. It's too. I ta 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 ta. Hey, lovely.
Hi, thank you.
It's but see that it's two. So
Yes.
yeah, yes. Okay. Don't even laugh. That is so mean.
No,
She
I'm not
probably
laughing.
done
I'm
it on
laughing at you,
purpose.
baby, because you so funny.
I'm funny.
You
You
so funny,
funny.
honey. You so
You
funny,
funny,
honey.
honey. Ah. You're funny, honey. Okay, we need to stop. People are here to ask questions. We need to behave. Small, nah.
Why?
Okay,
Why do we have to
Miss
behave? We can have fun and
TTT.
still ask questions.
I swear, right? I'm gonna call you TTT because the 222 is. Oh, I did it, but it's confusing me reading it. Okay, love. So TTT,
Thank you
you're
so much.
welcome.
Thank you for bringing me up. So I've actually learned a lot while I've been sitting up here. So I just really appreciate this space. So I've been developing my gifts more, and I work on music as well. And I'm not I'm not 100% sure like what my question would be. I feel like because I didn't imagine being in this space, I feel like what block maybe you are picking up.
Block. Again, didn't we just have a talk about blocks?
Yeah.
Blocks are walls that we can't get past,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you might talk about like things that have been uh, causing obstruction. Let's take a look at that. So some of the obstructions in my life is when I go into shutdown because I get overloaded. Sounds sometimes need to be in harmony, energies need to be in harmony. I'm a very balanced type person. When things aren't balanced, I shut down. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So you're a balancer. So you can't have too much craziness of noises and all kinds of things happening around you. You need to like, even just in spaces, it can't be too cluttered. Everything has to have a perfect balance for you. I don't know what I just missed, but that seems so cool. You have to have a certain balance in order for you to have a sense of protection and safety within your being.
Yes.
That's really cool. So that means you really got to pay attention to balance, and everything has to have a certain kind of balance. That's really cool. Um, One of the things about me having this level of balance allows me to be able to decipher what types of energies I want to be a part of. More so in the past 3 years, I've been paying attention to the energies that I'm a part of, becoming more aware of energy and how energy affects me. Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
I like that. I've been opening up my third eye. Oh, have you? I've been opening up my third eye and learning how to balance that within my being. I get visions and images in my dreams, but I want to get more clarity and visions during the day.
Very on. Yes.
One of the ways that I can start opening up my third eye during the day is do what I did when I was young. I did a lot of daydreaming. Sometimes I forget that I can still be a kid and still get things done. That's interesting. You have to daydream. You have to return back to that part of you that was a little girl who used to daydream.
Mm.
Something emotional is happening right now, my dear.
Whew, that's so on.
I feel something really strongly shifting inside of you. Emotion. I can feel your emotions right now. It even says here that when I was young, I was visited by many spirits. A lot of people didn't realize what kind of gifts I had, and I had to shut them down.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So this is really about nurturing you and like creating safety for you. Everything's about safety in your body, safety in your environment, safety around people, safety to express yourself without fear.
Mm-hmm. Hello. How are you guys?
Please
Are you
mute
really
yourself,
interrupting me? You're
Benjo,
interrupting me.
please.
What?
You're
Please
interrupting
mute
me.
yourself.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I beg now.
So, my darling, do you understand what I'm sharing with you? How beautiful your spirit is and what it's asking of you?
Yes.
When I start creating that safety in myself, I'll be able to bring out more energy and creativity through my being, where I'm not focused about how people will receive it, but how they need to receive it. And I am the vessel to bring it through.
Mm.
Interesting. Wow.
That's awesome. How you were able to do that?
I'm a
Yeah.
shaman.
Yes.
I've been trained since I was a little boy, my darling.
So I am actually training to like um to I think it's more about like trusting. But I am speaking to spirits again now.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I speak to spirits. However, sometimes I doubt because I get confused messages and I sometimes go into analyzation. In order for me to get past that, I have to return to being childlike and just be open instead of trying to analyze everything. Well, there you have it.
Mm.
Let's find out the color that helps me to open up my abilities and download more information is violet and aqua blue.
Okay.
Takk, Benjamin. Excuse me. Can I ask a question?
You can you can request back when you can be able to wait for your turn, sir.
Okay. I'm
And everybody, I don't care. Like I told you now, even Natural Nadine, I even tagged you in the comment section. I don't care if you have 1 million followers of 40,000 and you're the pastor of the Haster, if you're the president of the United Queen Kingdom of
If you're the
Unicorns.
king of Kukabunga.
Yeah, send your daily heart me or you're not going to get up in the boxes. It's not rocket science. It's 1 crowner.
If you're
And
the
if you
king
can't
of
do it,
Kukabunga.
yeah, I'm no king. I don't have a penis. I'm a woman.
No, but that's someone
I'm
if
a
they want to
queen.
come up. If it was the king of
Oh,
Kukabunga.
we don't care if you're the king of Kuka Bunga Bunga or if you have 1 billion followers. If I said to you, please send your daily heart me, because now I'm pressing on people that has sent. I'm so sorry. If you have sent your daily heart me and I just like did a flucka flu, then please send it again. You send your daily heart me by pressing the orange heart on top of his name. Everybody that has been, you are a
I'm
level
pointing
8,
to it.
my
I'm
love,
pointing
and you
to
has
it right
already done
here.
it.
I'm pointing to it right here. Right there.
Yeah.
I'm just
If you
pointing
have,
to it right there. Do you see it right there? That's where it's at. If you just look right there, there's a little heart next to my name with the Shaman Dirk and then the little heart right next to it. And then you get my head going like this.
and also to make it known, to make it shared, like why would anybody, like it's common courtesy, you guys. You follow the host, you send your daily heart me before you request to come up in any boxes. Like, do you go into a person's house without knocking? Oh, a crown. Oh my God, that's a princess crown. I love it. So okay. So do you like just go into houses or do you knock on the door or ring the doorbell first? I beg. So this is like knocking on the door or like touching the
Knock on
doorbell.
the door.
Cause now I swear to God, I'm
Wait,
sorry,
what's that
baby
song? It
girl.
goes, knocking on, what is it? Knocking on.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah, that's it. Knock
Yes.
on heaven's door. Knock on heaven's door.
You do everything into like this cool musical, like for Broadway, sir. That is like a
but
heavy
you know
metal
I'm
song.
Disney. You know I'm super Disney.
Yeah. Maybe you should make a Disney movie. That would be
Yeah.
so cool. Can I
Yeah.
play in it?
I'd rather do
No,
a Pixar one.
because I'm not a cartoon character. Fudge. Okay, let's get back. I cannot be a cartoon character.
You could
So
be
if
a
you haven't
cartoon
sent your
character. Someone
daily
can
heart
make you
me,
into a Japanimation character, call you Tap Tapalina.
can you do that? Let's do it. Okay, so it's almost 11 o'clock, so this is me without coffee. Okay, so I am animated Tapalina. She doesn't take no bull, so she will block anybody. So I'm sorry, but if you're going to request for the 10,000th time, when I've said, please send your daily heart me or